So the way that we designed the software, apart from the Excel look and feel, was to support a developing cost plan. Because obviously you've got to create a cost plan from back of a cigarette packet sort of information right through to detailed design. And just to get rid of an estimate at each point and start again is pointless. So we wanted a system where we could take it right from its roots and develop it right the way through to its end. So if we have a very basic concept planning model, so we've maybe got area types, the corridors, the program areas, the offices, the office space, the different parts of the building, different area types, we can allocate different costs to them on a square foot basis. And we typically do that by system, superstructure, exterior enclosure, etc. And we can just input a rate per square foot, same as you would do in Excel, same as you would do with very limited information. As that moves along, you get a schematic design, which, okay, they're not designed dimensions, but the design intent is known. So we know what sort of walls we're going to have, maybe, or roughly what sort of foundations. We're always going to have a slab. So you can start developing that estimate with what you do know. And this in-tiered system, so now we've taken this foundations and substructure, which has a rate at the top, and then we start adding the parts underneath. Once we're happy that those parts underneath equal the scope which is included at this level, we would simply activate this assembly, and it would then compare the price from our build-up to our original one-line price. And we've got that flexibility of being able to see that comparison all the way through, so you can always track against your initial assumption, and it's very easy to see and clear for everyone, and really good visibility. As you can see now, if we go to a DD phase, design development, now the model has progressed in terms of we've maybe actually got design dimensions now, and so does our estimate. So we know what type of reinforcement maybe, what sort of concrete, but we just add another layer, another tier to the estimate, and then keep changing what is driving the actual price. And then again, we go further down in detail, and now we're breaking it down to the actual resources. And we can go right down to what we call a virtual mock-up level. Typically, a building model, you would never model to this level of detail for the whole building. But some areas which are very intricate, very difficult, you may take just a section of that building and decide to model it in detail. So again, your estimate is developing as much as you want along with the design. That enables us to have a mixed level of detail models. Everything doesn't have to be at the same level of detail. Here we've got a full foundation model, but all the superstructure is just being costed with square foot allowances at this point. And every time you've got something which can replace the square foot allowances, you just deactivate that massing model and your square foot allowances and replace them with actual costs from modelled elements.